Good morning, boys and girls. This is lesson 9, and today mainly we're going to be introducing S blends, but at the beginning of this video we're also going to be reviewing L blends and R blends, which we have done the last 2 weeks in lessons 7 and 8. So let's start first with practicing our L blends. So remember what a blend is? It's two letters that begin a word, and each of the letters you can hear the sound. And B, in this case, B says B and L says ol, and when you blend them together, this blend says bull, like block, bull. So what's a blend? Two letters that begin a word, but each letter can be heard like C says k and L says ol. Blend them together. This word says word. This blend says coal. Coal, like clock. So what does this one say? Bull. And this one? Coal. Good job. So let's just sound it, okay? So F says f and L says ol. Let's blend them together. FL says full, like flower. So G says g and L says ol. Blend them together, and this says goal, like glasses. Okay, another blend. P says p and L says ol. Blend them together. This blend says pole, like plant. So before I swipe them off of here, what do these L blends say? Let's try it. Bull, coal, full, goal, pull. All right, let's review our R blends. So B says B and R says blend them together, and this says burr, like brown. C says k and R says blend them together, and this says cur, like crab. D says d and R says blend them together, and this says dir, like drum. F says f and R says blend them together, and this says fur, like frog. G says g and R says blend them together, and this says grr, like green. P says p and R says blend them together, and this says purr, like present. T says t and R says blend them together, and this says tur, like truck. Okay, let's say all of our R blends. Burr, cur, dir, fur, gur, purr, and tur. Okay, we're all caught up. Okay, I'm just going to show you some S blends. So these are the S blends. Remember, 2 letters at the beginning of a word? Okay, and they each say their sounds. So what does this say? S says S and K says K. Blend them together and this says sk, like skunk. S says S and L says ol. Blend them together and this says soul, like sled. Here's another blend, another S blend. S says S and M says mm. Blend them together and this says sm, like smile. S says S and N says N. Blend them together and this says sn, like snake. S says, S and P says P. Blend them together and this says sp, like spill. S says S and T says T. Blend them together and they say st, like stairs. S says S and W says W. Blend them together and they say swa, like swing. Okay, boys and girls, that is our blend practice for the day. You're going to see your S blends everywhere in your reader's notebook, in your decodable readers, in your practice pages. So, time's out for this. Toodaloo.